Hey Kaitlyn, it's Grady with Straight Line Kia here in Medicine Hat. Excuse the wind, giving you a quick preview of our 2021 Telluride. First off, I know I said if there's any damages, I'm going to point them out. Nice thing is, I gave the body a walk. This thing's actually mint. First thing I want to mention, at the front end, it does have the 3M protection film. So I know you said you guys are a hockey family, highway drives, all that keeps you protected from any kind of rock chips, everything along those lines. Headlights, full LED. It already has the block heater built in. It's the premium style, so it's not the ugly cord that hangs out. You have fog lights down below, front parking sensors, forward-facing camera, which ties in with your 360 cam. You also have your forward radar right here. That duals for two things. First off, emergency braking. Second off, adaptive cruise control. If you're not familiar with it, how it works is, say you're on a highway drive, on cruise, you're going 120 and you pull behind someone only going 100. The Telluride will automatically slow down, match their speed. You don't even need to touch the brakes. Then at the side here, you have the power folding mirrors. Click one button. When it locks, they go in. When you unlock it, they go out. I'm the type of guy, I will click my key fob 20 times to make sure my doors are locked. Easy with this one. Mirrors are in, it's locked. Mirrors out, unlocked. You have the blind spot sensors built right on the mirror. You have blind spot cameras too, which I love. Once we go inside, I'll show you all about that. You do have the proximity key function. You click one button on the door handle, it either lock or unlock your doors for you. I know you said safety's big. The entire side of the vehicle is supported by a steel beam. I mean, God forbid you ever get in a side collision, but if you do, that is there to keep you guys safe. Tire tread. Really good tread left on here. Rims are good condition, not curved up or nothing like that. And for the tires themselves, they're Michelin, so you get the premium tires. At the back end, you have the backup camera, plus parking sensors. There's a hitch built in down below as well. One thing I like on the Kias, they come with rear cross traffic assist. They're good for the busy parking lots. So say you're in Walmart, crammed up beside multiple cars and you can't see anything. When you go to reverse, if there's another car coming, it'll actually let you know and from what side. As you just saw, full power liftgate. This is what we're working with here for space. The flooring does pop up too, gives you an extra storage pouch. Down below, this is where you find your block heater cable as well as your wheel locks. Then I got my golf clubs out here to give you a bit of a comparison for size. Actually get this sitting right. There we go. So my clubs fit back here, no problem. And then if you need that extra space too, the rear seats, they do fold down. Super easy, there's just a strap on the back. And then I'll lay them vertically as well, just for a secondary comparison. And another thing you can also do, put it over to one side, pull one seat up, then just like that. So there's a bunch of different storage configurations you can do. Has the power folding second row seats, just like that, one click of a button. And then there is the cup holders, USB ports built into the third row here. One click of a button, tailgate will close up for us. Now I'll just give you a better idea of the driver's side condition too. Like I was saying, super clean. Now coming to the rear side, seats, really good condition. There's no rips, tears, stains, nothing like that at all. You do have the dual sunroof with the suede. You have the independent climate control for the second and third row. Can be controlled from back here or from the front. So second row seats are heated and air conditioned. Plus I have the nice sunshades. I'll pop the seat belt off here quick. And then there's a few different things you can do with the seats. There's two buttons, one's right here, one's right here. They do the exact same thing. All you do is click one of them, the seats slide forward. Makes for really easy access to get back to the third row. Then you also have the bar adjustment down at the bottom. I'm gonna try to do this with holding my phone, but they do recline. There's one lever on the side. Pull that, and then it'll fold the seats forward, but you can also use it to recline them back, just like that. Now coming along to the driver's side. On here, you have the 10-way power driver's seat. So of course you have all your standard functions, the lumbar support. One thing I love is the leg rest actually adjusts too. You'll see this end piece kick out. I love it, think it's super comfortable. There is the Kia genuine floor liners too. It does come with the carpet mat, so you get both sets. Memory seat function, so you and the spouse both can have your seating position memorized. You'll see the badge on the stereo. It's a Harman Kardon, so they do the premium stereo on this one. Once again, front seats, really good condition. No rips, tears, or stains on any of them. On the back of both the front seats, there's USB ports built in for the little ones. And now getting inside, push to start. Exact kilometers, 21,362. So to go through a few things with you here, I'll start right here. So there's this dial, you twist it. You have different drive modes and train modes. So for drive modes, you have a comfort, power economy, sport, and smart. I always recommend the smart. How it works, it's reactive to however you're driving. So my best example is, say you're on the highway, you're on cruise control, you'll be in the power economy. But then if you go to pass someone, it'll put you into sport automatically. Then when you're done, back to power economy. Then I don't know if you saw, but when I click this in, it swaps between drive and train. Then when you look at the train, you have a sand mode, a mud mode, and a snow mode. Sand mode is going to be a true 4x4, just like a truck. And then your mud mode is going to be a true 4x4, but it puts you in a lower gear of the vehicle. So, you know, if you need that extra power, helps you trot through the thick stuff. And of course, snow mode. What that does, it's a 60-40 split of the power distribution. It'll give you 60% on the front because you have the engine weight going down on it. It'll also add a little bit of a hesitation on the accelerator, so you're less likely to get too much power and slip out by mistake. Pretty cool. I like it. I've driven these cars in the winter. I find it makes a huge difference. Down here, you also have the wireless phone charging pad, heated seats and air conditioned seats. Of course, on this hot day, I got the AC seats going on. This is your heated steering wheel. All your climate controls right down here, as well as the option to go to your rear climate settings. Then just pulls it up right here for you. Really big storage cubby. You'll see my keys in there. I was grabbing my golf clubs from my car. And then when we go over to the steering wheel, you have your hands-free calling, volume adjustment. This will change songs/radio stations. You also have the lane keeping assist on this one. So when you're on a highway drive, it'll actually steer for you, which is really cool. The camera's just right up here. And as long as you're going above 50 and that camera can read the lanes, it'll actually do the steering. Really, really cool. Automatic headlights. And then on top of that, here's your adjustment for your adaptive cruise. How I told you to do the automatic speed adjustments. That will change the distance of how far you're following from the car in front of you. And I was telling you about the blind spot indicators. So when I signal, shows a camera view of the blind spot. You have one for the right side, one for the left side. That way you don't need to break your neck quite as hard trying to shoulder check. Then as we go through the screen, you have the built-in navigation. Kia doesn't charge you for it. I know some brands do. Kia doesn't. Sirius satellite radio, AM, FM, of course, Bluetooth, all that fun stuff. You also have a quiet mode. What that does, say the kids are back there sleeping or something like that, it'll actually turn off the rear speakers. It'll only do the audio in the front. And then you also have passenger talk built in as well. So with how that works, it'll take your voice, broadcast it to the second and third row through the speakers. So say things are getting crazy back there, you need to lay down the law, that's exactly what that's for. Then as I go through this screen, you can change the middle portion. So of course there's a compass. This is going to be some of your settings right here. So like this one will show you your power distribution, how much power is going to each wheel. Tire pressure sensors. This will show the lane keeping assist, like when it's active, it'll show you on here. And then it'll also take you over to some of your other settings. So, you know, if you want to adjust the smart cruise control, the reaction speed, all that, you have that on here. But then as I go over, you have a few more. So first up is your heads-up display settings. Really hard to see it on the video, but you have the heads-up display. It'll project your speed onto the windshield. Then, of course, you have your driver's assistant. So once again, some more stuff with your smart cruise control, highway drive assist, all that. You can adjust the warning timing as well, warning volume, driver's attention warning. This is the emergency braking I was talking about. Lane safety again, blind spot safety again. And then the rear cross traffic safety I was talking about at the back of the vehicle. Just trying to think if there's anything I missed here. If I did, just let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for viewing it. Looking forward to hearing back.